And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans going up against the Atlanta Hawks here at their home, State Farm Arena. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler. This is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Ali LaForce reporting for us. Let's see the stat sheet here for Zion Williamson.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Trey Murphy out there with Fears. And it's Queen in at the 5. And for Atlanta, Trey is flanked by Daniels in the backcourt. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. And it's Risache in at the 3 spot. Grant, these are 2 teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Now here's Young. This one for 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
And guys, we know that you come into every game with a chance of winning, but they were just totally outclassed.
And honestly, this is kind of what we expected. They ran up against a team with a very talented roster, and they just got overwhelmed.
Outside Risache. To the inside. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's Fears. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. There's the screen. Pass to Queen. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Johnson.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Young looking over the floor. Inside, Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
And Young is a terrific decision maker in the 2-man game. He knows when to pass and when to call his own number.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Williamson against Johnson. Williamson passes to Jones. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Outside Young. Okongwu, a screen on Jones. To the paint. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And you could argue Onyeka Okongwu is a little undersized at the center position, but it's hard to overlook his impact, Tim.
Well, that's because he contributes in so many areas. Blocks, steals, rebounds. He can make plays, you name it. And he keeps adding to his game year after year.
Free throw no good for Okongwu. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, this summer saw Hall of Famer Joe Dumars put in charge of the Pelicans front office, returning to his home state of Louisiana. He talked about it being the right place, right time, right people in New Orleans. And he's looking to ensure it's super organized, classy, and elite organization.
They'll get there. Shams, thank you. Atlanta with the ball. After New Orleans, three-pointer on the other end. Knocks down the long J.
And when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Ali.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. We talked about the problems that Zion Williamson can give a team inside. And Coach said it's not about the shots that Zion makes, it's about the shots his teammates miss. We have to make sure that we body up Zion and not let him convert misses into makes. Might be hard finding volunteers willing to body up Zion. Back to you guys.
As always, Ali, we thank you. Pelicans trail by 6. Down low. Here's Williamson. Oh, Williamson throws it down.
And Zion Williamson Williamson making the price of admission worth it with a dunk like that.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to Young. Back to Daniels. The three is up. And Young the bucket on the assist by Daniels. Young's got 6.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Back to Williamson. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3. Rebound Atlanta. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Let's call it what it was. They got overwhelmed. The matchups were just not in their favor.
New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Fear's shot is off. Atlanta leading by 7. Johnson passes to Young. There's the triple. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Queen. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Young. 6 points for him. Outside Rizichet. With his first shot attempt. And it's Queen with a rebound. Pelicans trail by 5. Jones' shot is good. Jones has got his second bucket of the night.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Rizichet. Okongwu, a screen on Jones. Okongwu with the bucket. Okongwu's got 8 points.
He is dialed in right now. Perfect from the field this quarter.
New Orleans has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Now here's Jones. Here's Queen. He's coming off a 13-point game against Miami. Kicks it out to Williamson. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Johnson. Williamson misses. Atlanta leading by 5. For 3. Unable to get that one. Jones, the pass to Williamson. Pass to Queen. To the middle. And it's in there.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Atlanta's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. There's a screen. Williamson inside. Guarded by Young. Jones misses.
Well, that was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
Here's Johnson. And there's the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. 13 feet out. Okongwu with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Pass to Rizichet. Here's Johnson. Goes up on the wing. Can't get it to drop. Pelicans trail by 3. Here's Fears. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Hawks.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
And Tim, we'd heard Hawks players in the past saying this team lacked an identity. You think one's emerging?
Well, offensively, they're still centered around the playmaking of Trae Young. And defensively, they're starting to establish a culture. It's headlined by Dyson Daniels.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Leaderboard highlighting the NBA's assist leaders over the last month. The Hawks, #1.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
Atlanta's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Alexander Walker, the pass to Krejci. Outside Porzingis. Atlanta again missing.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
Williamson is doubled. Puts up a three. The rebound by Atlanta. Now here's Alexander Walker. 14 points for him last game against Toronto. Here's Krejci. Soft touch off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And New Orleans shooting about 40% in the early stages of this game. Picked by Williamson. Shot from the wing. Newell pulls it in. The Hawks have got 7 of 15 to find the net. And here's Alexander Walker. No points so far. They set the pick from downtown. And it's Queen with a rebound. Queen's got 5 rebounds in the game. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Poole outside. And he's going for the oop here. Bay against Kennard. Now Alexander Walker. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Here's Porzingis. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Now it's a 4-point Atlanta lead.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
Well, with his size and a soft touch to go with it, that's an easy bucket.
Queen pass to Poole, puts the move on, rips it home off a terrific move.
Oh, nice. Jordan Poole showing you a little verticality.
1:44 left now in the first quarter. Alexander Walker with it. Kennard outside. Shot clock at 5. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Murphy. And Tim, after a change of leadership in the front office, the Pelicans looking to set a new standard.
Yeah, and the credibility and clout of this experienced front office, hopefully spurring buy-in and alignment from top to bottom.
The first one falls. Legs, you look at the Atlanta Hawks. They are no strangers to the play-in tournament.
Yeah, BA, since making the Eastern Finals as a 4 seed in 2021, they've been a perennial play-in team. They're trying to find a way to make another deep run.
And the Hawks making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And so he hits both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
On the wing, Bay. The three-pointer off the mark.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Krejci. Outside, Alexander Walker. Here's Krejci. And the layup falls. Krejci's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
.50 seconds left in the first quarter. Alvarado outside. Back to Poole. Fires the three. On target from range.
Yeah, Poole can do it either way. He can do it off the bounce or he can do it off the catch.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Not a lot of room. The shot by Johnson, no good.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
Poole shot is off. Outside, Alexander Walker. No good on the buzzer beater. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Hawks ahead, up by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
They needed a jolt from that second unit, and that's exactly what they got.
Okay, on the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. They've got Jose Alvarado, Yves Missi out there with Sadiq Bey. Then it's Jordan Poole, and it's Looney in at the 5, down low. Here's Poole. 8 points in his last time out. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." Brian, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And Atlanta with possession here after the basket by New Orleans. Up top, Johnson. He's guarded by Missi. Johnson with a bucket.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
They outside. Now here's Missi. He's scoreless. Oh, what an effort by Poole.
Yeah, showing you great agility right there on that finish. He was able to adjust and beat the contact inside.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Kennard outside. Out to the wing. From 13, again, Atlanta.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Pelicans trail by 5. Pass to Looney. Poole outside. Three-pointer. Oh, using that that sweet stroke. Poole connects from deep.
Yeah, well, Poole's had it rolling, and this team is looking for ways to continue that. They're trying to get him the ball any way they can.
Driving to the basket, Porzingis with room to shoot. And another basket for Atlanta.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Poole from long range. Alexander Walker grabs the board. The Hawks lead by 4. Down low. Here's Johnson, and he gets that one. 6 points now in the game for Jalen Johnson.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. So timeout called here, the first for New Orleans. And when we talk about NBA wings, Legs, what are the most important skills in your mind?
Well, everybody's going to talk about scoring and also being able to defend your position. But for me, to become an elite wing, you also have to be able to create, add that escapability with your handle.
Checked in for Misi. Jones comes in for Looney. And it's Spears in for Alvarado. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Poole against Kennard. Jones from outside. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Hawks lead by 3. Alexander Walker, the pass to Krejci. And there's the drive. For 3, Porzingis. Oh, the deep ball from Porzingis.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Pass to Poole. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. And here's Williamson. Shoots over Johnson. Johnson with the defensive effort.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Pass to Alexander Walker. The 3. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
Here's Spears. Yet to see a basket. Poole outside. Fires from deep. Poole with the answer. Cash it in on the 3.
Well, after making 1 in the first quarter, he's now made 2 here in the second. Starting to get it going a little bit.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. changes here. Newell comes in for Krejci, and it's Trae Young in for Kennard. And a change for the Pelicans. Queen, he's checked in for Bay. The Hawks lead by 6. Right side, Young. Pass to Porzingis. It's hauled in by New Orleans. And here's Poole. 15 points in the game. To the paint. Here's Jones using his post moves to get the 2 points. Now just a 4-point Hawks lead.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
And from the moment he set foot in this league, Herb Jones was a plus defender, Legs.
Well, Brian, people were questioning his offensive game initially, but he's been pretty solid there. And for a player who's made first team all defense, that's more than enough. Well, this is one of the most fearless perimeter shooters in this league. Trae Young has the ultimate green light.
It's Poole on the wing, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Atlanta leading by 7. Inside.
Nice job there by Young, picking that defense apart and finding openings for his teammates.
New Orleans has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Williamson inside. Young's there. Here's Queen. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Young, the pass to Johnson. Now here's Alexander Walker. Takes the 3. And Fears pulls it down. Pelicans trail by 9. Poole outside. Nice D from Alexander Walker.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Poole brings a double team. Newell, good.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And so it's Poole with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. New Orleans calls timeout. And Legs, more and more, we're seeing teams investing in player development. What's behind that?
Well, for one thing, more teams understand that your development staff doesn't count toward the cap, so you're open-ended in that regard, and there are teams now looking for an edge by investing in areas where they're not constrained.
Winning on the margins, man. Trey Murphy, he's checked in for Poole. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at New Orleans. Boy, it's been a rough season for them. They're at the bottom of their conference. Here's Fears. No points yet. Williamson, right side. 4 on the clock. Over Johnson. Williamson misses.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Fearless Trae Young.
Defensively, They've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Dyson.
So it's the Pelicans now. Here's Fears, a steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Picked by Williamson to end the run. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Daniels. That three's off the mark. Pelicans trail by 13. Jones, the pass to Williamson. Here's Queen, guarded by Okongwu. That one drops for him. 7 points in the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Young. 11 points in the game. Daniels outside. Outside Rizachet. Pass to Daniels. Left side Young. Jacks up a 3. And it's Queen with a rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
To the inside. Williamson misses. Atlanta leading by 11. And a youth movement for this Hawks roster. What went into that, Tim?
Well, first, they climbed 10 spots to get the #1 pick, which led to Zachary Rizachet. Then the trade of DeJounte Murray, which got them Dyson Daniels, who's 7 years younger. And, of course, you've got Jalen Johnson, who's breaking out. So they've got some young talent that is on the rise.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pelicans trail by 13. To the wing, right side. Williamson against Johnson. Williamson, right side. Just 5 to shoot. Williamson is doubled. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And what better time to look at the team scoring the most points off turnovers. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Number 5, the Hawks.
This is a squad that will tax you for any mistake or loose ball. They know how to snatch the rock and run flat out to make sure they capitalize.
Porzingis has checked in for Johnson. Yes, it's good. Young's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Young sneaking into the lane right there, showing you he's a legitimate 3-level scorer.
Pelicans trail by 15. New Orleans calls timeout. Tim, you look at his career rate of assists per game. Trae Young, one of the most prolific passers ever to lace him up.
Yeah, B.A., despite the fact that he's known for shot making, it's his vision that sets him apart, and it's the reason you want the ball in his hands.
To Jones. Porzingis against Williamson. Back to Jones. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. Here's Queen. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Yeah, scoring off of missed shots. That's a big part of his game.
Atlanta leading by 13. Pass to Rizachet. Outside Porzingis. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Jones with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Here's Williamson, defended by Porzingis. And a miss there on the triple.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you. The Hawks are trying to involve everyone to take some of the load off Trae Young. Coach Quinn Snyder said, we've been intentional about that. Trae can't do this by himself, and he knows that. Frankly, no player can. Figuring out the ways he can be efficient has been the idea, and he's been making those plays. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Here's Spears. No made baskets yet. From 11 feet away, that one off the back iron and out.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Back to Rizachet. Pass to Porzingis. 4-3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Here's Spears. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
That's great use of the bounce pass in that situation to make sure the ball got there.
Back to Young. There's the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Young's got 18.
Give him credit. Improving in the second quarter. Just great adjustments.
29 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Queen. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Rizachet. Now Young. Defended by Jones. On the wing, Daniels. No good from outside. And so it's Atlanta in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Quinn Snyder, and Coach, you're getting stops in the first half. What do you attribute to that?
Well, we're playing hard, scrambling, picking up our effort, trying to be precise and disciplined and talk, and we're not resting on our laurels at any point.
Hopefully you can remain active on the defensive end in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
Taking a look here now at New Orleans, they haven't looked intimidating thus far. The hunger to improve just isn't there. That worries me. I'm starting to feel that this team needs a culture change.
Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Pelicans.
Defensively, play like you care, that's all.
Well, there's also a talent gap, right? I mean, what can they do about that tonight?
I'm saying, show some backbone. This is embarrassing, Kenneth.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker, he's done a great job moving the ball around.
Well, this is a nice adjustment, running the offense through him tonight. That's a nice little switch-up.
Pelicans trail by 16. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. Daniels and Risache out on the perimeter. And it's Young in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Now here's Daniels. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
And you see how dangerous Risache can be from deep, especially considering how fast his release is.
Here's Spears. Queen, pass to Williamson. Williamson is double. On the wing, Jones. 5 on the clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Outside Risache. Here's Young. And Fears pulls it down. Pelicans trail by 19. Here's Jones. Here's the 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Young with the bucket. Young's got 20.
Well, Trae Young's showing you how he has developed as a scorer. You just saw it right there. A little bit of added strength helped him finish that shot.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. 90 seconds into the second half now. Launches a 3, and Trey Murphy hits from deep. 10 points for him.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Outside Risache. Outside Johnson. Pass to Young. From deep. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Pelicans trail by 21. Outside Jones. To the paint. Fears shot is off.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Risache from behind the arc. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
I just love the ball movement.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. New Orleans calls timeout. And in the first year of a 5-year, $150 million extension, Jalen Johnson, a key player for his team moving forward, Legs.
And he's coming off that shoulder surgery, an injury which ended his season prematurely. And he's a lefty, so hopefully that won't be an issue going forward.
Let's not forget, he's Milwaukee tough, too. Talk about point guards shooting it from deep. These are the hottest over the last 10 games. Trae Young, 4th.
And over the years, we have really seen the point guard position evolve. Give these guys a whole bunch of credit. I mean, what a great group of long-range shooters.
Well, when the game has made the three-point shot so important, these point guards have all added that. This is an impressive list.
For 3, Fears. It's rebounded by Risache.
This is definitely not how they envisioned starting the second half.
Johnson passes to Daniels. Lets a floater go. A good look from Johnson. And another basket for Atlanta.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
I like their offensive approach. They've been aggressive but under control.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Pass to Williamson. And he banks in the layup.
A monster down low. Zion is scary.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Right side, Young. Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. And there's Fears on the assist from Williamson. Fears has got his second basket of the game.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Atlanta's gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. There's the screen by Johnson. There's Young with the 3. Rebounded by New Orleans. Queens got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Picked by Williamson. To the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Uses the glass on the layup. Williamson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And just keep getting Zion the ball inside. Even with all of that activity in the paint, he is still finishing.
And Atlanta with possession here. Daniels outside. Outside Johnson. Now Daniels. Still no points. Young misses.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Williamson passes to Jones. Three-pointer. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Now here's Risache. He's got 6. Young from long range. Connects from downtown. Young's got 26 points.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Inside. Williamson outside. Down low. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
The Hawks lead by 20. Young with it. 26 points for him. Pass to Daniels. There's the screen by Johnson. Pulls up on the wing. Daniels misses. New Orleans has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Fears. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. How about Dyson Daniels, Grant? Last season, leading the league in steals.
Well, averaging over 3 a game. That mark hadn't been met in over 3 decades, BA. In the process, the Aussie earning the nickname, the Great Barrier Thief. Not bad.
That one's off. All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, BA, it shows you how much the game has changed. I had a green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt. Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Now here's Young. Outside Johnson. Pass to Risa Shea. Young from long range, and Bay pulls it down. Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 14-5 run. Here's Fears. Bay outside, beyond the arc. The rebound by Atlanta.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Here's Daniels. That shot is off. Pelicans trail by 17. Pass to Queen. Here's Fears, guarded by Young. Okongwu with the rebound.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
And here's Risa Shea. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 6th assist of the night. For New Orleans, they've gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Good ball movement here by Atlanta. The three from Risa Shea, and it's Queen with a rebound. Queen's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 22 points for him.
They're really working the paint now.
The Hawks lead by 15. Daniels outside. Now here's Young. He's got 26. No good that time. The Pelicans shooting at 45% of the game so far. Here's Fears. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Fears has got 4 points in the quarter.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
Pass to Risa Shea. Fires for 3. Jones with some nice D. Pelicans trail by 13. Here's Fears. He has 6. To the middle. Outside Jones. From the arc. Rebounded by Daniels. Atlanta's gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Right side Young. Okongwu inside. 10 points for him. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Here's Fears. Outside Jones. Pass to Queen. Clock at 6. Fears' shot is off. The Hawks lead by 13. Now here's Risa Shea. Back to Daniels. Left side Risa Shea. Picked up by Okongwu. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And it's New Orleans ball. 1:24 left in the third. Queen, pass to Bay. Outside Jones, pass to Fears. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Fears has got 7 points for the quarter.
After a forgettable first half, he is turning it on now. You love to see this kind of resilience.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Well, let's pump the brakes right here. Put a Band-Aid on this, and you've got to turn it around. The momentum is going the other way.
It's a completely new group for the Hawks and a new group getting ready for the Pelicans. Here's Porzingis. 9 points in the game. Kennard outside. Here's Krejci. Shot clock at 6 to stop the drought. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And here's Williamson. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Trailing by 10. Offensive rebound. Pass to Poole. Back to Misi. Williamson right side. Here's Poole. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists in the game. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Porzingis. Porzingis punishing inside.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for Atlanta, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter, 3 for the game. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the 4th quarter going. We've got Sadiq Bey, Zion Williamson out there with Yves Misi. Then there's Jose Alvarado, and it's Poole in at the 2-guard spot. Back to Poole, pass to Misi. Alvarado outside, on the wing Bey. Launches it, nails it from 3. Bey's got his first 3 points of the game.
All about confidence in these moments. Bey able to attack immediately.
Here's Johnson, and it falls all over the rim and in.
And he just keeps finding shots. So much confidence on display.
On the wing Bey. Count that one. Bey's got 5 points in the quarter.
And such a gritty player. I like how Bey pays the D, no mind on the way up.
Outside Porzingis. He buries it from 3. 14 points for Kristaps Porzingis.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
Poole outside. Misses the 3. Atlanta leading by 10. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Kennard. Out left to the wing. Porzingis for 3. And Bey pulls it down. Bey's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Alvarado. Covered by Alexander Walker. Here's Misi. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Johnson. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Atlanta?
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Yeah, they have been dialed in from deep. The 3-pointer has been there all night for them.
And the first one at the line is good. Tim, the 21st pick in 2024. And Yves Misi's NBA career is off to an encouraging start.
Yeah, Brian, this big guy has quickly emerged as a nightly double-double threat. One of the most physically gifted centers in the league.
Young, he's checked in for Atlanta. Queen, he's checked in for New Orleans. He's off on the second. Atlanta leading by 9. Here's Alexander Walker. Hits the trifecta.
Well, he hasn't had to carry the entire load tonight, but he can always flip that switch.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Poole looking it over. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Williamson. Johnson with a bucket.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. To the right side. Back to Alvarado. Poole from long range. And the Pelicans miss again. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's Alexander Walker. They get it again. Porzingis. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Queen. Picked by Misi. Looking to win the run. Porzingis grabs the board.
Well, I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Porzingis. Up top, Young. Alvarado defending. 6 to shoot. From the high post. Young can't hit.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Williamson outside. Out to the right wing. Takes a 3. Drills it from deep.
For his position and scoring prowess, Zion certainly puts up good assist numbers.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. 13-point lead. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Yves Misi.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
And the Hawks making a change here. Daniels is checked in.
And that's something that makes Young unique. His ability to really pile up the numbers offensively in both scoring and assist totals.
And Porzingis with the block. Outside, Alexander Walker. Outside, Young. Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Williamson's got rebound number 7 tonight. Takes a step back. Here's Spears. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Young. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Young's got 12 points here in the second half.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Pelicans trail by 17. Here's Queen, defended by Porzingis. And stolen by Porzingis. Up top, Young. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Young. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Queen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Williamson looking around. And they double up Williamson. High arcing shot. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 7 tonight. Daniels passes to Alexander Walker. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Young. The three is up. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now here's Williamson, guarded by Young, and they double up Williamson. Oh, got a piece of it. They still need this. So good down low. Williamson.
Well, Zion is listed at 6'6", but he plays much bigger than that, and you love the confidence he's showing right now.
Atlanta leading by 15. Outside Young, lets the three fly, buries it from 3. Young's got 33.
He was red hot from the 3 in the first half, and he is showing no signs of slowing down.
Pass to Jones. There's a screen. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
My goodness, Johnson is quick off the floor, and he has a lot of power.
So it's the Pelicans now. Here's Fears. Williamson with a screen on Young. To the left side wing. Williamson against Johnson. Clock at 6. Puts it up from 15. Rebounded by Johnson. The Hawks lead by 20. Outside Young. Left side, Alexander Walker. Johnson finds Daniels. One question facing the league here, Tim. How do you make the All-Star game more competitive?
Well, BA, the tournament structure seemed to help a bit, but until just a competitive mentality around the game changes, I think the only thing you can do is maybe up the ante as far as prize money. I do think that did seem to matter for the NBA Cup.
Having done a few of those games, care factor's low. They could improve on that.
I completely agree. It seemed to matter a lot more back when I played.
Yeah, what a look. I mean, Young, a high-level passer.
Here's Fears. Williamson, right side. They need this. 6 on the shot clock, and the shot goes in. That's 10 points for Zion Williamson.
That is exactly where Williamson is unstoppable.
Atlanta leading by 21. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Players tonight earns our Player of the Game award, Trae Young.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
Well, they were coming off 2 straight losses, and he put his foot down. He stepped up his game, had a big night, and got them moving in the right direction again. And so it's Atlanta with it. Outside Johnson. Pass to Young. And here's Rizache. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. 5 to shoot. Picked up by Kongwu. Lets it fly. The shot by Johnson, no good. Pelicans trail by 21. Here's Fears. Here's Queen. Good on the bucket.
Yeah, he just needs more shots. He has to get more involved.
And Atlanta with possession here. Daniels outside. Outside Young. Pass to Rizache. Daniels outside. Johnson for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Jones has got rebound number 8 now. Now here's Williamson. A minute 31 left in the 4th. Out to the right wing for 3. Fears. Cash from downtown.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Hawks.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And what a huge performance it was for Trae Young.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking down the defense.
Jones with a screen on Johnson. Williamson fires! Oh, can't hit the jumper. Here's Atlanta with the ball. 16-point lead. Outside Rizache. Beyond the arc. Oh, it's off. Outside Jones. Here's Williamson. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Trae, you guys had a look in your eyes tonight. How satisfying was it to get this win?
I mean, it feels great. It feels great getting a win. At the end of the day, I mean, I'm just here to help my team win, whoever we're playing against, and that's all I care about.
Thanks, Trae, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Trae Young.